Hey there, sweetest, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game, if there's anything that is connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Somebody did something that they thought was going to make them happy, and it didn't. We begin with the song, If It Makes You Happy, Then Why the Hell Are You So Sad? And we'll get into that further in a moment. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. Welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. And thank you for those that do. All right. Some of you are, I'll show you, so you believe me. Hello, Jamie. Welcome home, homie. Super thankful to see you here. Some of us, I retract my former statement, not just some of you, some of us. Hello, Creatrix. Warm welcomes. Some of us, we are harboring survivor's guilt. And in the moments that we should and could and would be happy, we're feeling ashamed of being happy because of what we've survived, one way or another. And that's our opening vibe. Love, hate, that came in the reverse. I love you guys. Simple yet significant message from the song. If it makes you happy, and I mean it makes your heart fucking smile, it gives you warmth and not false senses of security and things, you know, we're adults. But if it makes you happy, you don't have to be so fucking sad, because that's what it's there for. It's there to provide a 360 that you haven't been able to accomplish, collect, connect with. And so you don't have to hate yourself for being happy. You earned it. It's funny, this card, if you guys saw that, it wanted to jump out for a moment. It didn't. I grabbed it. It's firestorm, karma, drama, endings and loss, mental breakdown. This is not meant for you. That's not what you've earned. You know what I mean? No thank you, Donald Trump. You want to go make me a sandwich, darling? How about a sundae, actually? I already had dinner. Fake busy. That fell sort of in a past position. There's something, it's an energy like, what is it? Some of you sat in the quiet storms of your soul, and it's like maybe you were working on healing addictions, drugs, alcohol, addictions to connections, shitty choices, things like that. And it's like, sitting in that quiet, deciding what you want to come next, what could come next. I'm seeing my pottery wheel, all right? So, like, I have all these choices, you know, past tense, all these choices, and it's like I could go out and I could hang out with this person, I could go get drunk, I could go fucking snort a line, I could go, you know, do whatever. But it's like, what's actually gonna make me happy? Well, learning something new. So I started to, yeah, apparently we're all pretty spicy today, some spicy fucking nuggets. Um, but it's like I started to, even though I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, okay, I bought the clay, I bought the wheel, did all this shit, and I haven't got to use the wheel yet, that's a whole story, but I've used the clay, used the shit out of it, and it's like, even though I didn't know what I was doing when I started, I still ended up making things that I was really happy with, like really proud of, and actually, I have videos on here. I've showed off like incense burners and little jewelry holders and things like that made with clay. But it's like, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. People would message me and be like, hey, what are you doing? And it's like, I don't know, I'm sitting here with a pile of fucking dirt in my hands trying to figure out what I'm doing. But I'd be like, you know what? I don't got time for you today. So, yeah, level of protection. There's something about that, about like, is there something that's calling to you guys? Is it painting? Is it singing? Is it gardening? Is it, uh, you know, I don't know. What is it? What is it? Something's calling. And it's almost like there's a fear of success at it, a fear of being good with it. Maybe you knew somebody that was really good at something and they're not here anymore, and so you're afraid to be good at the thing that they were good at. Um, I don't know, something about that harboring survivor's guilt. So, you're kind of sad. I don't think I really smoked you guys up very much. Sorry about that. My apologies. The song that came on, this is really significant with this, is Hate Me Today, or Hate Me, Blue October. So, find yourselves. Just fucking find yourself. Like, that's, you're being told to. Create yourself, actually. Creatrix, thank you. Actually, I want to go through. We do have a good chunk of channeled messages we've been collecting around here, and we'll see what they've got. We're not going to take them all, but we'll see what pops out. Somebody's being tested, especially when it comes to complimenting. That could be regards to fucking high five yourself, okay? Compliment yourself. But also learning how to accept a compliment. Sometimes, um, darn, I'm watching this scrolling and I totally just lost what I was saying. Alright, moving on. Sorry. Oh shit, that's it. There's a reason why my brain's drawing blanks, because I was supposed to follow a trail that we were set on yesterday. We were supposed to look up paranoia and hysteria. That was important too. Some of you need to know that you're not absolutely fucking paranoid and hysterical about things. There are some things that you've caught on to that you need to pay attention to, excuse me. I was just seeing a thing about a little girl falling off of a mountain. It was something I was looking at earlier. It's the first thing that pops up, and it's like, pay attention. Some of you pay attention to your kids, you know? Spring, summer's coming up. People are going to be like, oh, no, they're fine. Let them be. Pay attention, you know? Listen to yourselves. Listen to your soul. All right, and let's define paranoia. Also, paranormal. Unjustified suspicion and mistrust of other people or their actions, or the unwarranted or delusional belief that one is being persecuted, harassed, or betrayed by others, occurring as part of a mental condition. So this was, it had come up in the reading yesterday in regards to the Salem witch trials. Oh, and we just got testing. There's something about testing. Head of the house being tested. Will they or will they not follow the fleet? Follow everybody else's example? Listen to all the things that everybody else is saying? Trying to do so is going to turn somebody into a jitterbug. Jitterbug. Oh, and there are the words right there. That's where our focus is right this moment. Paranoia and hysteria. Greek for paranoia is distracted. Be careful not to let your second sense or your extrasensory perceptions don't get distracted. I was talking about this and actually that wasn't even in the reading, that was in Homie Haven yesterday. Sometimes we can tell ourselves that we are strong enough, we are smart enough, we are this and that, fucking, and still get distracted from where we know we are supposed to be. So there's just a caution, okay? And that right there is without hallucinations. So as my disclaimer says, you know, I don't give medical advice or anything, but if you guys are having like straight up hallucinations and things like that, maybe talk to a professional. Let's go to hysteria. Exaggerated or uncontrollable emotion or excitement, and or an old-fashioned term for a disorder characterized by neurological symptoms often accompanied by exaggeratedly or inappropriately emotional behavior, originally attributed to disease or injury of the nervous system, and later thought to be functional or psychological in origin. Dude, that's so fucked up. So, in Homie Haven, we were talking about the arsenic thing, okay, for those familiar, and I was talking about, you know, it taking a lot for me to get back here with you guys, and thanking my A1s from day one, like you guys right here, right now. And that right there, it heavy metals, you know, toxic shit in any form, okay? It all has its price to pay, you know? But this is just, I guess we're getting into a theory here. We're being drawn into a theory. Maybe some people weren't actually fucking crazy or hysterical or paranoid. They were taking in toxins all around them, and it caused a lot of neurological symptoms. I don't know. That's something. There's something about lack of empathy. Liberator in the reverse. Having a lack of empathy for people doesn't liberate you if you have a fucking conscience. That's a message for some. Thank you, darling. You guys are everything. Your next channeled song, Drops of Jupiter. I love this one. Messages for the homies. What do I need at this time? What do we need? Something about no strings. There's something about not being attached to a disorganized state of being. It's not a permanent scar. Anything else? GPS. Now she's back from that soul vacation. You guys coming home? Are we coming home to ourselves? I know I am. Be careful. Pay attention. But don't be paranoid. Don't be hysterical. Don't self-sabotage because you're harboring the fucking, what were the words? We're getting a little stoned now. Survivor's guilt. Actually, there's a reason why I needed to go back to that card so that we could define it, look at it, dissect it. I'm so thankful you guys are here. I'm doing my best to tune in and pay attention as well. Cratrix says, I just needed some people time in the live. I can't go live. Oh, shit. Sorry. Stoned for 3 weeks straight. Yes, a guy. Dude. Oh, wait, I can move it. It's letting me scroll. It doesn't usually let me scroll. Haha. I just needed some people time in the live. I can't go to your readings lately because the title triggers me, not in an unhealed way, just in an over-saturation way. Alright. The titles, they come as the, you know, something about let the wind sweep you off your feet a little bit. Let the wind sweep you off your feet just a little bit. So again, allow yourself happiness, move past the survivor's guilt. That's where I was, looking that up. I just heard guild, survivor's guild. Good name for the collective. AI overview from Google says survivor's guilt is a common psychological phenomenon experienced by individuals who have survived a traumatic event while others have not. Here are some examples of survivor's guilt. So, trigger warning. Military personnel can experience it, feeling guilty for surviving a battle while comrades did not. Natural disaster survivors can feel guilty for being spared from the worst effects of a disaster while others lost their homes or loved ones. Car accident survivors feeling guilty for being the only one to live through the accident. Medical professionals feeling guilty for not being able to save a patient. Parents who lose a child feeling guilty for surviving the child. Individuals who escape a dangerous situation, feeling guilty for leaving others behind. Other examples may include feeling like one is not worthy of living, believing that one should have done more to prevent the tragedy, questioning one's own safety and well-being, experiencing intrusive thoughts and flashbacks, feeling isolated and disconnected from others, having difficulty sleeping or concentrating. I'm gonna tell you right now, every single bit of that is check, 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 chess. Chess. Check, check, chess. Yeah, like chess. There are moves to make. You're not boxed in. Those feelings, don't let them win. Reach out for connection. Or maybe open your eyes and see if connection is sitting right there, waiting. I'm not saying be codependent, but don't sit in scary ass energy all alone. Hello, Unspeakable. Hello, everyone. Welcome home, homies. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for getting those likes up. Yes, I think that's why we all come here. I hope and fucking pray that that is why we all come here. And to connect to ourselves, you know? Maybe I say something that helps you, someone, anyone out there, hate themselves a little bit less. Look at themselves as a little less of a monster, realizing that we're all fucking human, okay? And yeah, we're all just trying to figure out where to get to next. Oh, yes, yes, Unspeakable. You're the one that I said this is not a kid show to, right? We may be done with this deck. About to find out. Nope, we're not. Somebody's running from their feelings. Or somebody's running from somebody else's feelings. Sometimes you gotta fight. You can't always climb to safety. Something about keep the fire burning inside. Whoever that's for, y'all are about to find out. You'll never find another like the other. Song in the background, Last of My Kind, Shabuzi. Anything else? Yep. Memories. As he said, you could try to find another just like me, but you'd be looking for a real long time. At some point, someone, you know, you, them, somebody ran, yeah, maybe to save some face from these things, these, oh no, somebody got the feels. But we can't run from ourselves. That might be twin flame stuff. That is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. We can't run from ourselves. Alright, I'm going to move on. I feel called. We need another deck. Should we do some tarot or some handmade? What do you think? I'll let you guys choose while I take a dab. Handmade, alright. We got the Mystic Gypsy deck on the table. So I've used that a little bit on the card of the day recently, but I feel like we haven't done a reading with it for quite some time, so maybe I should smoke it in with this dab, huh? This one's for the homies. Oh. And the deck. I'm gonna have to take another one for the deck, guys. Sorry. And the deck literally just told me it's okay. That one was for you guys. This one's for the deck. Creatrix, though. I saw you said painting and guitar, and I'm drawing a stoner blank on the third thing, but that is fucking awesome. I'm sorry, I was trying to hold my thought pattern. But that's fucking awesome, and you go. You go. Beautiful. I'm gonna cough my dick off for like 12 seconds straight. That's not a coincidence, because we don't believe in them around here, right? Dramatic in the reverse. And what did we just get? Excuse me. I didn't even say my one big stoner excuse me for any and all coughs. We just had got that in the paranoia and hysteria about dramatics and blah blah blah. There's something, it's, I was being told that I was being dramatic for being sick. I was being told that I was being dramatic for, my daughter coming out, and it's like, we're making up shit. No, the fuck we're not. You can't manifest a sickness to happen in your body like that, So listen to your bodies, guys. You guys, like I'm here to tell you. Listen. Earthly delight, as you say that. Resourceful and definitive. We have Capricorn energy. Earthly delight. Capricorn always brings to mind goals, ambition, motivation, drive. Do you have it? Sweet. What are you doing with it? Right? Be kind to yourself and the earth. Organics. We're getting some numbers out. I'm going to get the Shanty numbers in a second here. But Spirit's saying we're catching on. We're catching on. We have levitating, something about lifting the world, lifting the earth up as it does for us. As above, so below. Sorry about that. We did have some twin flame energy, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of bibliomancy from my book. Go buy the book, guys. Buy the book. Show some support. Alright. Link in the Shanty's bio. Available on Amazon. Something about raw apprenticeship. That brings me to a thought about this book. I thought about reprinting this book. I printed this book when I was actually suffering through the acute arsenic toxicity. And when you look at it, I tell you, you can tell. I wasn't in, all in there. I spelled all the words right, but I didn't do, my checking over the book and everything correctly. To me, I fucking survived what I did, and this book came with me, and this is what it is, and this is the first book that I have ever published, and I'm leaving it just like it is so that I can remember where I fucking started, and those that are with me, you homies, you too. Thank you, darling. These are Walmart specials. They're like $8, I do believe, and I don't have to go to the salon and get them redone every 5 or 6 weeks, and honestly, when you go, I didn't even, yeah, we saw something about raw apprenticeship. I feel like when I go get them filled, like I go get the, acrylics and shit, you go get them filled, they look like crap. I do not like them. Next. You've made a very callous calculation about yourself, about a situation. The calculation that you made, your answer is a resounding and a solid no, 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 okay? No, you can't, actually. You've told yourself, no, you can't. No, I can't. Those are 3 words that you are telling yourself, or you have been telling yourself about something. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Here's your resounding answer from me and the source that animates me. Yes. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Alright. That's what my book has to say anyway. And Shanty numbers. We have... Dramatic is technically card 9, but it came in the reverse, so we're taking it as a 6. What do we have for the 6? Prove. You have nothing to prove. Except to yourself. And 10, in regards to the organics, lifting up the world, the universe, actually. 10, we have universe. I kind of want to show you guys because it's like the card itself is world, but we have, it's actually the whole universe. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, right there. Giving away my Shanty secrets. I don't know that I've ever showed my numbers. And levitating didn't have a number. Alright, let's get some tarot on it. I just got a message. If you guys are smokers, can we make sure that we're not littering our cigarette stuff in the spring and summer? Be great. Can do a lot of shit. I've always been like that, but now it's sorry again, trying to keep up here, but also stay in the groove. Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Channeled message at the top says, get a hotel. Don't. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Don't really believe in the reverse. We'll add it up in a moment. You guys are being told to take the high road with something. Prince of Pentacles, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Judgment in the reverse. Don't knock yourselves out hitting a new low with something. Don't get... Oh, fuck. I heard a line earlier. Where did it go? It was, the devil dragged me down to his level just to leave me there alone. Don't get dragged down to the lowest level fucking possible, because I tell you, you're gonna get left there alone. Don't do it. Stay in your zone. Okay? We're gonna get into the book on these. I'm gonna be honest, all these faces up there, they just look like a whole bunch of he said, she said. And I just started hearing, what is it, Limp Bizkit? It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. Alright, so your Princess of Pentacles. What does she have to say? This one does come with the, what it means in the reverse. So, she says, an impractical person who drains energy and resources. Though intelligent, she focuses on material gratification rather than self-improvement, and she doesn't apply the attention necessary to develop her talents. This card may also indicate liberality, decadence, dillettantism, financial setbacks, or bad news. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. A manipulative and deceitful person who deploys her deep knowledge of human behavior to influence others. She may mask her own intelligence so as not to arouse suspicion, or she may fail to fathom the true extent of her abilities and influence. Excuse me. Her duplicity and desire for control may stem from insecurities about her intelligence or attachments rooted in trauma or loss. This card may also indicate hypocrisy, narrow-mindedness, intellectual manipulations, or revenge. The hypocrisy. That's been a running theme this week. What the fuck did the whole thing say? Born and raised by hypocrites. Born and raised by hypocrites. There's something about Everybody knew something. Everybody was in on something. Alright. Prince of Pentacles. His channeled message is doing it for. Like I said, we're going to add it all up and see what the hell this mess is, guys. He's in the upright. So, a young man looks up from his briefcase, pausing to consider his next move. I've been talking a lot about next moves, right? With the seeds he carries, he knows he will sow an abundant crop, and visions of his harvest swirl around him. This card may represent an ambitious and intelligent person, usually masculine, with an entrepreneurial spirit. He is sensible and dependable, and will plug away at a task until he completes it to his own high standards. He knows he has much to offer, and is eager to get started. This card may also represent a new job, a lucrative opportunity, or success achieved through persistence. And then, Temperance. This guy's channeled message is, put him on hold. I figured it out. I added it all up. We got 2 and 2. Wheel of Fortune, ready to go. In the reverse, the channeled message there, ready to go. It's ready or not, okay? It's this shit that we started here, this manipulative, conniving, itchy bitchy bullshit, right? That's first and foremost, where is it? In the past, guys. Looking forward, what's the next step? What's the next move? Temperance. Patience. Peace. Looking within. Learning and building upon the self. Jamie says, I'm such an isolated person that outside of YouTube, I just don't have people problems. I really appreciate when readings are applied to all areas of life without just being love and tea readings. Dude, yes. Yeah, just, alright, Temperance. A centaur rests in a field of flowers between divergent roads. I was called to draw a flower today, just the randomest little fucking flower on chalkboard, guys, so listen up. His cup overflows and he tips wine back into its bottle. Guy, I don't drink wine much, but I got some sitting beside me. I had a couple sips tonight. The wheel behind his head recalls the balance maintained by justice. So the wheel is the next card in line after this, as I read the Temperance card to you, okay? And suggests Temperance's imperative to find a middle path. This card suggests that patience, moderation, and self-control are called for. Pleasure is not the same as self-care, but neither is asceticism. Find your equilibrium, and managing your resources wisely will keep you at peak strength. That word's really important today, peak, P-E-A-K. The middle path is often the most sustainable. Something about washing Washington, but washing a ton, something about a cleansing, something about purifying. And the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you need to cry. You need to, like, safely, okay, cry. Like, just sit down, put on some fucking sad-ass music, put on a sad fucking movie, I don't know what it is. You need to just make yourself feel, let yourself feel. Like, just feel, be in the feels, okay? Creatrix says, I don't really have any actual humans left. They all X themselves out. Just leaves room for next moves, right? Where were we reading? Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Ready or not, misfortune is in store, through no fault of your own. There is not much you can do but accept this turnabout and make the best of it. The situation will turn around before long. Judgment in the reverse. I can already see it won't last long. Be adaptable. Don't take moments spent with yourself, for yourself, on yourself, given to yourself, by yourself, for granted, okay? And Judgment in the reverse. It says that you're refusing a call. Perhaps you distrust the messenger, or perhaps you fear change. Poor judgment or self-doubt may lead you to dismiss the message as irrelevant, or its implications may be too threatening to acknowledge. Don't miss this chance. Open yourself to new perspectives. Because, I tell you, I can see what comes next, and I think you want it. That's all I'm going to say. I think you do. I think you want to play. I think you're going to win. Methinks. Humble opinion. Somebody's being stopped from taking their best shot at you. They are not allowed to fire away anymore. I feel like you put a stop to it. If you did, fucking congratulate yourselves. Back to that card, putting them on hold, huh? Alright, closing guidance. Along with so much love, and thank you guys for being here. Yes, feelings do let us know that we are alive. Hope just came out in the reverse, so for those of you feeling hopeless, listen hard. Rainbows, look for them. Look for them everywhere. Look for them anywhere right now. They represent hope and new beginnings. They are spiritual signs to take a leap of faith. Signs from spirit and signs from your loved ones. Thank you for being here, my loved ones. Thank you. Until we speak again, my dears. Take care.